Welcome everyone to Vested Interest. This is Shane back again. This will be the last stock pick of the day video for the week. I don't do them on Fridays because the market isn't open on Saturday, so it doesn't really do much good to look at stocks that are down that you could potentially buy the next day if they remain down, or that you might want to add to your watch list on a Friday. Plus, it's a little bit of time that I spend with my family. So if you are into dividend growth stocks, that's what we cover on this channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join me on this journey to financial freedom. Hopefully you are on your own journey as well. And today we are going to look at Micron. It is in the semiconductor space, information technology sector. Let's jump right in. So if you want to know more about them, check them out at www.micron.com. That is their homepage where I pulled this information from. And we're just going to look at them at a high level here. Micron by the numbers, $30.8 billion in fiscal year 2022 so far in annual revenue. Fourth largest semiconductor company in the world. 127 on the 2022 Fortune 500 company. So it is a Fortune 500 company. 51,000 patents granted and growing in 17 countries. So we always like a diversified company. That way, if we have a downturn in one market around the world, you have potentially, can continue sales in another. Right now, it seems we're going through a worldwide slowdown, so it doesn't really help, but in normal times it does. 11 manufacturing sites and 18 customer labs. So same thing, diversified. They're not dependent on one particular manufacturing company or location, and 48,000 team members. This company's been around for around 40 years whenever I looked at them here a moment ago. So they have been around for a while. Again, another one that has seen some downturns, right? The 80s, the 90s, the 2008 downturn, housing crisis, and hopefully the one we're in now, they'll make it out the other side as well. And the reason why you're looking at Micron Technologies, ticker MU, again in the information technology sector, semiconductor play here. They were down on the day, 5.84%, closed out the day October 27th at $52.21. And their 52-week range as low as $48.45, as high as $98.45. So definitely closer to their 52-week low than they are their 52-week high. Average volume is 17.7 million. Today's was 27.1, so it looks like quite a bit of selling. You can clearly see that continual downturn here, and the semiconductor space in general has been hit pretty hard lately. Slowdown in computer sales after a big ramp up in computer sales in 2020 whenever everyone was sitting at home. Same thing, gaming, technology, cars, a lot of things were bought that people aren't buying right now, not only because of the downturn, but because they've already made those purchases. So the chips are not as needed currently. As things ramp back up, I imagine it will turn around, but right now is a good time to look at some value here. Personally, I'm in Intel, so I'm building out that position currently. Market cap is 50. Let's get back to Micron here. Market cap 56.761 billion. A beta of 1.28, so it is more volatile than the overall market. Again, you can see that volatility throughout the day. PE ratio 6.79, extremely low. But if you look across the semiconductor space, you're going to see a lot of pullbacks here. Earnings per share is $7.69. That's nice. Earnings date, the next one is December 21st. Forward dividend is small. It's only 46 cents. They do pay out quarterly. I did look that up. So divide that by 4. That would tell you, so that'd be what, 21 cents per share per quarter, 46 cents on the year, 0.83. So it is lower than the overall. You could buy an ETF here and get a better return as far as a dividend yield. But you'd want to, for this one, you might want to look at how fast is their dividend growing, right? I think they have a pretty low payout. So if they're growing that rate pretty fast and you are a younger investor, not necessarily looking for the cash right now, it might be one to jump in for a growth play, dividend growth play there. Ex-dividend date was October 7th. So if you bought now, you would not get the next dividend. You would have to wait for the following. And according to Yahoo Finance, where I pulled this information, I am not affiliated, just where I like to go to pull some information. They have a one-year target estimate of $65.92 per share. Now let's jump over to stockanalysis.com, another site I like to look at for information, and see what the 46 stock analysts that had taken a look at this have to say. They call it a consensus buy. They do have a low estimate of $45.45, which speaks to some potential downside here of 12.95%. Their average estimate is 67.11. This is real close to what we saw on the previous page of Yahoo Finance there, which would be a 28.54% increase in stock price. And if it happened to hit their high of $105, that would be a 101.11% increase in stock price. That would be very nice. Basically, you're doubling your money while you're collecting that, even though it is low dividend, right? Now this is where I would show you my, and the reason I do this, I know this is a blank page and it's kind of pointless, but the reason I do this to show you this, I'm not just pumping stocks that I personally own in my portfolio. I want to look at stocks that are down, that may be presenting value currently in this market, that may fit your portfolio, even if they're not in my portfolio and they're not a stock that I'm looking at. Maybe you're a younger investor, like I said, looking for more growth. And some of these stocks may fit your criteria where they don't fit my criteria. I'm more on the income side of it. I'm 43 years old, heading towards retirement. I don't have another, 30 years like someone coming out of college or in their early 20s may, or 20 or 30 years to invest. I'm looking to, be out of the workforce in the next 10 to 15. So that's why I do this. It's not that I want to waste your time here and show you a blank page. It's that I want to show you that I'm not just pumping the stocks that are in my portfolio hoping that you'll buy them and it pumps my stocks up. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to help you find value. I'm looking for value, and hopefully we can find it together. And with that said, as always, appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to show me some love. Hit that thumbs up. Most importantly, most importantly, subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you are notified whenever I put out any new videos. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Is Micron in your portfolio? Is it one you've had your eye on, or is it one you're avoiding like the plague? I do personally read and respond to the comments. I'm always interested to read your questions, opinions, suggestions for future topics, or constructive criticism. If there are things you don't like, go ahead and drop those down below as well. I'll take those into consideration. And this is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Join me on my Sunday video. You will see what I've done in my portfolio this week. I did have a significant amount of activity this week, so don't miss that video. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever that video comes out on Sunday morning, and you can see what I was doing in my portfolio this week. And let me know how your portfolio is doing this week. Most of the week I've had a lot of green, a little bit of red here and there, but for the most part it's been green, which for me personally, I don't mind the sales. I don't mind when stocks pull back. It gives me a higher yield, higher future potential return, and reduces my cost basis. All right, I'll quit rambling here and jump off. You guys have a great week. Enjoy your Friday tomorrow. Take care. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I'm only sharing my opinion. Investment journey for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk. You can't lose money. You should never invest any amount you're not comfortable losing. Always do your own research. Invest based on your situation, circumstances, and select criteria, or seek the advice counsel of a certified financial advisor.